Hi guys, this is Omer from MMOHut.com. I'm doing another quick weekly recap of MMO news and announcements for the week ending September 30th, 2012. And as you can see from the video playing in the background, the first piece of news we're taking a look at this week has to do with Age of Wushu from Snail Games. And the news is that Snail Games finally came out and announced a release date for their upcoming martial arts inspired MMORPG. And Age of Wushu is set to launch in North America on February 1st, 2013. The closed beta for the game begins much sooner though, sometime in November actually. Players who purchase a premium pack get early access to the game, and even though the game is officially launching on February 1st, it'll only be available to those that pre-bought the game, at least pre-bought item packs for the game. The real release date for free-to-play users is actually 90 days later, on May 3rd, 2013. I'm not sure why they're doing this, but if you want to play the game for free, you'll have to wait until May 3rd. The game has been in development for over 5 years now, and is already extremely popular in China, but it's still a ways away. Next up, some news regarding one of Area Games' oldest MMORPGs, Shaiya. Shaiya Episode 6, Trinity Artifact, officially launched. The update expands gameplay to the new island of Mistra, and more importantly though, the game's level cap has been raised to level 80, with new skills and gear sets to be found in 2 huge zones. Several new dungeons have also been added to the game, and Shaiya is actually one of the older free-to-play MMORPGs out there, but it still remains fairly popular. I actually think it's one of the first, or it's either the first or second game that Area Games ever published, and it's either Last Chaos or Shaiya being the first. Up next, on September 26th, Webzen announced the Dark Revelations expansion for their fantasy MMORPG Archlord, which actually used to be pay-to-play years ago, but went free-to-play also years ago through Webzen. The expansion adds the Shrine PvP battle zone and reward system. Major cities in the game have all been revamped as well, and many of the game's skills will be rebalanced based on player feedback in the coming months. Other updates include an extended skill slot, a quest tutorial system, and more. The Shrine PvP battle area was originally designed for Archlord X, but of course Archlord X kinda got cancelled along the way, and the updates from Archlord X got merged into Archlord 1. Next up, on September 26th, Killer Combo launched an update for Elsword, which revamped the Gates of Darkness area in the game. This is part 3 of the 3-part Elsword Awakened update, which has been rolling out since last month actually. The Gates of Darkness level is a cooperative tower defense style stage, which encourages teamwork. It's not a particularly huge update, but it's an update nonetheless. And it's probably the smallest of the 3-part updates that have been rolling out. Up next, also on September 26th, Jagex released a small update for Runescape, adding a new island to the game called Botany Bay, where players caught botting will be sent for punishment. Real players in the game will get to vote on how they want to see the botany characters die via various gruesome means. After the little show, the account will be permanently banned. I doubt this public display of punishment will actually deter botters, but it's a neat way to punish them and it'll amuse a lot of the real players in the game. Next up on September 27th, Wargaming released Update 8.0 for World of Tanks in both North America and Europe. The update makes major upgrades to the game's physics engine and introduces optimization to the game's interface and rendering systems. The update also brings 4 new tank destroyers to the USSR tech tree and Matilda Black Prince as a premium British machine. World of Tanks is still the only game to be released from Wargaming, but they're still working on World of Warplanes and World of Warships, both other realistic war games. And the video in the background is the official Update 8 teaser trailer, though it shows no actual gameplay, just a bunch of tanks rolling around. The next and last bit of news comes on September 27th, and the news is that SG Interactive launches the Pasqua Theme Spot update for Trickster Online. The update adds a 4-level dungeon for high-level players, the high level being players level 230 and up. 10 new monster types are also introduced with the update, and several powerful mini-bosses have also been added to the game. The Spice Dragon boss in the dungeon is expected to drop some of the most powerful loot in the game as well. Well, that's it for MMO news. Not much else for free-to-play this week. Raiders is still on the radar, but the open beta is still over 3 weeks away. Anyway guys, that's it for MMO news and announcements for the week ending September 30th, 2012. Now if you want to read about or learn more about any of the news mentioned in this video, simply head over to MMOHut.com/news. And if you want to discuss any of this video, simply head over to MMOHut.com/forums. Anyway guys, this is Omer, signing off.